everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of The Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on The Kim Jacobs Show. All right, everybody. Welcome to The Kim Jacobs Show. How are you, Dr. Lang, over there?
Absolutely wonderful. So happy to be here on The Kim Jacobs Show.
I'm so glad to have you here. Let me put my glasses on so we can get a good view over there. You look amazing.
Thank you. You too.
Listen, everybody, today we're going to be talking about a fantastic topic. You know, it's Friday. So typically we have Freestyle Friday, but this week we have Dr. Stacey Lang, and she's going to be talking to us about getting to the money. Y'all, make sure you share this broadcast with everyone you know, friends, family, coworkers, people you like, people you don't like. Just make sure you give people the opportunity to learn how to get to the money. If they're a nonprofit organization or for-profit business, Dr. Stacey Lang is going to be talking to us and dropping some significant tips. Plus, you'll get a chance to win something. So you don't know what the criteria is. So be on your toes, right, Dr. Stacey?
That's right. Get ready for it.
So tell people what people can, just a little snippet of what they can expect from our conversation today.
You know what? During this time right now, a lot of people are overwhelmed with the pandemic. But tonight and this afternoon, we're going to talk about the can-demic. How can you get to the money? How can you get your business project funded? How can you think differently? And we're going to show people how to get to the money. I mean, it's so much out here, and people are thinking that they don't have any choices. And we're going to give them some choices today. Some other options. They need some options.
I cannot wait, y'all. Anytime somebody is taking a very negative thing that hit the land and caused quite a few, it's just unbelievable the amount of deaths that's happened, over 1 million deaths, and all that's happened with families and isolation, forced homeschooling. It's a lot of stuff that's happened during this pandemic that's changed the trajectory of everyone's lives. So to know how to be able to get to the money to help you be able to kind of bounce back and get to helping at the level that you desire to is a blessing that we're going to experience here today. So the can-demic is what Dr. Lang is calling it. The can-demic. We can do it. And she's going to show us how. I see you all coming in throughout the virtual studio audience. So let me take a minute and give you a shout out. Aretta says, good morning and thank you. And thinking differently, Anita Brown says, let's get to that money. Yes. Okay. And why do people say it like that? Let's get to the money, right?
The money.
Josh says, good morning, everyone. Glad to have you. And then Pa Tarpe is from Liberia. Glad to have you as well. Dr. Lang, it's good to see you. And Kim, nice to meet you. Ashley said, nice to meet you too, Ashley. All right, I see you, Dennis Spraggins, and I also see you, Cool Gamer. So glad to hear. Anita Brown says she's ready to hear from Dr. Stacey Lang. So keep your comments coming and be very active in your participation today. It might just land you something special at the end of this broadcast. I see you, Yasmin. I see you, Mary. This is great timing. Good morning. Okay. Look forward to keeping all of your comments flowing throughout today. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump right into our discussion. Dr. Stacey Lang, she's basically a business strategist. She's not an entrepreneur only, or we're going to talk about that. She's a business strategist, okay? She is someone that's dedicated the last 10 years to working with established service-based entrepreneurs and independent professionals who want a clear and concise business and client strategy. so that they can serve their clients in a high-end capacity, to be able to have more freedom and to make more money along the way. She has a whole philosophy surrounding how mindset should focus on growth mindset to reach our fullest potential and to be able to create opportunities and challenges that challenge the status quo in the overall business process. So I am so honored and pleased to have with me today Dr. Stacy Lang.
I am so happy to be here. And I really want your studio audience, your listening audience, to not just get to the money. When people hear money, they don't understand that that's really impact. And we want to show them how to fund the impact. I mean, I go hard, Kim. Can I go hard? Because I don't want to do nothing back today.
You can go as hard as you want. Go hard, please. Don't hold anything back.
I'm super excited because over the last 15 years, I've been able to acquire over $500 million in grant funding. That's $500 million in public and private funding. And people don't understand the $1 trillion that's out here, and timing is everything. Positioning is everything.
Yes.
And by the end of this show, people will have the opportunity to put their self, because you're in the right place at the right time, but it's all about execution. So we're going to talk about strategy and how we did it. It's about, building your legacy. And a lot of people don't like to talk about money, Ms. Jacobs, but let me tell you, it's right up there next to oxygen. You got to have it. You may want to help a lot of people, but at the end of the day, if you don't have any funding and you don't have some zeros added in your bank account in front of some numbers, you're not really going outside of your circle. Really,
that's some key information you're already dropping. You're saying that money is next to oxygen, and if we don't know how to breathe when it comes to getting the money, then how can we survive?
That's right.
How do we survive?
Wow.
Okay, listen, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we come right back, we're going to go right into everything that you want to share. I want to find out from you, how did you even become passionate about this particular field of interest? So tell us a little bit about your backstory, and then a lot of questions are already coming in. So we're going to go right into some Q&A. I'm going to get to hear some theories and philosophies and strategies from you right after this commercial break. We'll be right back, everyone. Dr. Lang, put your seatbelt on. We get ready to go. Okay. All right.
It's not just another day. It's a brand new day, full of all the fun, love, and laughter you and your family create. Silver Shield Security understands feeling at home means feeling safe and happy. No credit checks, no contracts. We offer payment arrangements, and we'll even give you a free door camera. Find out how we can brighten your day even more at silvershield-security.com. Silver Shield Security.
All right, everyone, we are back and we're talking with Dr. Stacy Lang, and today we're learning how to get to the money. Tell us how you became passionate about this particular field of interest.
You know what? When I went to school, I graduated with a psychology degree. And when I got out, I was like, oh, I'm going to help all the people with mental health and mindset. And then when I got in the field and I started writing case management notes, all the other doctors and professionals came in and they were like, hey, doc, your case notes are so thorough. Let's see if you can write this RFP. RFP is request for a proposal. That's how you start getting grant money.
Okay.
I had never done it. I had never been professionally trained, but I knew how to write the narrative. I knew how to tell the story. That's what it's about. Grant writing is about sharing your story. So we needed some funding for Washington Place Group Home in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we needed some funding. So when I got that project, and I just wrote it like from Thursday to Sunday, and Kim, we got $250,000 there. And they were like, look, you're a great therapist. You do great with these clients. We need you over here in the business side. So now we need you to be not a therapist, but director of operation, so that we can get the therapist funding, so we can get money so the therapist could get higher pay to perform their job. And so that was my entry into it professionally. But when I went to college, I didn't have to get student loans and everything because I was writing grants. I understood how to get to the money, not out of out of my business, but out of necessity, because I needed some money to pay for all this schooling. So I had
Right. Okay. So you personally needed it.
I needed personal money. So I got into education and psychology and all of this, but I might even go back and get a law degree because I know how to get the grant money for it. Just keep going. It's an ever-ending thing. It's just have fun with it, especially when you can do it on somebody else's dime.
That's wonderful. That's probably why you smile so hard, because it's like if you can go ahead and just do it and know how to get to it, then that makes it much easier. You can sleep better. You can breathe better, like you said.
Breathe better. And nobody can tell me all the illnesses and ailments that we face, from headaches, chronic pain, stress. You drop $1 million in somebody's account, they're going to feel better. Now, I don't answer all things. It ain't going to cure all things, because you got to be good, because who you are will show up when the money hits the account. Who you are will show up. However, if you got good in you and you really want to make an impact and do something good, I'm that person you talk to, because I will peel it back and show you exactly the steps that you missed in the last 10 years and why you're not at the money right now.
That's good. That's so good. Okay. I see all of your comments coming in. I know one of the comments and questions that most people ask anytime I bring a funding expert on is this based on the person's credit? So right from the beginning of this conversation, I would like to hear the answer to that.
Absolutely not. See, when you create a nonprofit or a for-profit, LLC, any type of C Corp, S Corp, it's no longer about you. Now we're talking about the entity. It's like giving birth. Now you have a whole new entity and your EIN, and we make sure that you are properly structured, because you really need a social enterprise with the nonprofit and the for-profit, and we'll talk about how you make that happen. But no, your credit, your personal credit, is not involved in your nonprofit nor grant funding. You can apply, and they do not ask you for your personal information at all.
And you know how to do that for people.
Oh, that's what I do. I live, breathe, sleep, eat it, and drink it. That's what I do. Let's go. Have a viable project. See, some people come in and they just say, ooh, it's grant money and it's free money. It's not a mystery. You got to really do some stuff. You got to really have a real project. You got to have a real business, and you got to want to make a real impact. When you're going, what community are you serving? Who's going to benefit from your services? Now, we're not going to make it up a lot of times to everybody, but if you're serious and you really make an impact, then I'm that girl for you.
Wow. So if you're serious and you know that you want to have someone that has a proven track record of success that's going to help you get to the money for a nonprofit organization and a for-profit business, because she's talking about both here. You're not just talking about the nonprofit, right?
Both. For-profit. You need a for-profit, because some funding, if you have a nonprofit, you don't even qualify for. And when people think about grants, what about contracts? We do government contracts. We position your business, because you may be providing, like this infrastructure grant that Biden just signed in November of 2021. Right. That's a multi-trillion-dollar grant impact. If you have a for-profit, you may not be building bridges, but you can provide the bags to carry the dirt away. Can you do that? Because you may be a bag producer. We're going to help you get to the bag, Mr. Bag Producer. That's what we
Okay, so there's always some type of way that you can get into gaining access to get what you need as a business owner, entrepreneur, founder of a nonprofit organization. And that's what Dr. Stacey Lang is here to share with us today. Yeah. She is the owner and founder of Smart People Network. I want to put that up here. Smart People Network. You can visit smartpeoplenetwork.com, or people can call 678-597-4273. Again, that's 678-597-4273, or visit smartpeoplenetwork.com. So now you call this the era for the entrepreneur.
Yes.
Why do you call it that?
Because see, a lot of people, when it appears that we're in recession, and when it appears that the market is crashing, see, what happened is the pandemic allowed people to go home and get out of that rat race and start realizing their values, goals, and dreams. And what we thought is that they would come back to work. But 70% of the people didn't go back to work. That's why people are like, we can't find anybody to come back in.
No, I actually, let me just interject for a second. I saw on a statistic here that there are 582 million entrepreneurs in the world, according to a 2020 Market blog. And then nearly 5.4 million new businesses were started in 2021 in the United States. And that's from the census data of 2022. That's a lot of businesses.
That's the pandemic, baby. Yes.
Yes. And it says here that as of 2020, there were 274 million female entrepreneurs worldwide. So
girl power.
We cannot afford not to know this information that's being shared here today by Dr. Stacey Lang. So go ahead, keep talking.
That's super. You're right. All the stats show it. So when you're coming back, they gave us some time off. We had the opportunity to think, to rethink, and to think differently. And it's like, you know how to, from anybody making baby bottles and pacifiers and makeup and hair to clothing designs, people are getting back to dreaming out loud. And now they're starting to live that dream. And now after you go so long, now people have, you get to a point and it's like, oh, I'm doing it and I'm getting there. But then people get kind of stuck. And it's like, if I could just have another 10,000 or another 50,000 to put in my project, if I could have somebody else give me some expert advice. See, when people leave out of my room, you leave with $1 million. It takes me 30 minutes and you got $1 million call, because I'm going to not only tell you how to grow and brand, I'm going to give you strategy. People look and they call me and they're like, I'm looking for a grant writer. I'm not just a grant writer. I'm an international, phenomenal grant writer.
Right.
I got that. But I'm a strategist. I'm going to find out what you're doing and I'm going to pull it out. Anybody on your show right now, tell them to put it in the chat and I'm going to tell them how to grow it. And no matter what field you're in, because I got this. It's been planted in me by the higher power. My God has given me a gift and I'm walking in it. And I'm going to tell you all, I just wanted to be, a little therapist and sit behind the desk and help marriages. I still do that. But my passion is seeing people make vital impact in this world.
Okay. Yeah.
Print on it.
That's good. That's good. And now keep in mind too, whatever your passion, your calling is, and whatever God has gifted you to do, walk in that thing and make sure that you, like she said, dream out loud, dream big, get to the money in your particular field, whatever it is that you're gifted to do. Listen, I want to go to a lot of the virtual studio audience comments, and I would like for you, if possible, to just address any of them that you feel okay addressing. Absolutely. As you all heard her say, make sure that you put what industry you're focused on and put a scenario here, and maybe she might be able to help you right now on the spot. Also, I'm going to put this link here in case anybody decides that you want to pop on the actual screen and join in on the broadcast. You'll have like a minute to ask your quick question and give her a chance to answer it. So you can use that link here and pop on the screen if you'd like to come on face to face. All right, so let's go. Let's see. Okay, so somebody said that their industry is permanent eyebrow and lips. Any thoughts?
Yeah, so permanent eyebrow and lip, if you wanted to create you a nonprofit, I'm a cancer survivor. I literally, the first thing I lost was my eyebrows. And, drawing these eyebrows on, give me some permanent eyebrow. Go into an industry that needs your service right away. People want to have it. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you can do that because they're looking for you. What you have, what you're looking for is looking for you. Let me say it again. What you're looking for is looking for you. I've been looking for permanent eyebrow. You got to be good. You got to know your craft. You got to do it well, but come on with it.
That's so good. Okay, now I know if nobody else is glad that they tuned in today and shared this broadcast, this person here definitely was, because that right there alone helps you understand that you can start. You can start a nonprofit organization and help cancer survivors and thrivers have permanent eyebrows and oh my gosh.
You'll change somebody's
I love
life.
that.
So we look more than just beautification. You want to change lives. Eyebrows are important for expression, for identity, for just making you feel good. So definitely, you're in a great industry, highly sought after, and people always think that my market is saturated. Are you kidding me? Burger King and McDonald's is right next door to each other. It's all about
right. And Chick-fil-A, all of them,
right
Zaxby's, it's like they get as many restaurants as they can within a certain mile radius. And that's because people like choices. So it's important to know everybody, you're not everybody's cup of tea.
That's right.
That's good. Good. Okay. Ernestine, the industry of healing from mental stress.
You know what's really good about that mental stress? Right now, the world is stressed. The world, I mean, look at the suicide rate, and it's all based on mental stress. So what we would do is find out where you at in the market, and let's start doing a suicide prevention and awareness. How do we de-stress? You could do that with a for-profit or a nonprofit. You can literally get a corporate contract and go in and de-stress C-suite executives because they stress. Now I'm a C-suite executive, but I operate in mental de-stressing. My body level, my content level, hey, I'm living healthy, happy, and wealthy over here. So how do you do that? Take that to the C-suites. Help them calm down and then up your price. I don't know what your price is, but let's take you to another level, whatever it is, because if it's good and you know what you're talking about, I'm willing to pay for it. And so are others.
That's good. Okay.
It's our market.
Y'all are flooding these comments with a lot of great questions. Ashley said that was a whole entire strategy. Yes. Judy says that I have a carpentry training program for youth.
That's so good because SPN Media, Smart People Network Media, we train in the prisons. We have a contract with all the prisons across the state where we provide content. So even coming on and providing training, you can do it virtually on training the basics, the fundamentals, but our youth are dying for something new. They don't want to do the same thing. Go to school, get good grades, go get a job. No. They need a skill. So we going back to the basics. And he said carpentry. He went all the way back to Jesus. That's
right, Judy. Way back. And you're like,
all the way back.
So you're going to get some funding, Judy. Right?
Oh, absolutely. Back to the basics.
April, she's actually a managing director with eWomen Network and one of my dear friends. And I'm glad to have you on today, April. She said that, hey, Kim, I'm listening in and I'm loving what I hear. I want to connect with Dr. Lang. I specialize in wellness and neuroscience change solutions. Any thoughts?
That is so good because NIH, National Institute of Health, NIH is phenomenal for you, Kim. You can get a grant and contracts that you already know. When you're doing neuroscience, people need to think different. They are trying to elevate our thinking. We want to think faster, smarter, harder, and you need wellness. That's we have an event that we'll talk about later. Wellness is before wealth. It's the new wealth. Okay, you got to get your thoughts right. You got to know how to detox the brain. People detox in the kidney, liver, lungs. You got to detox your brain, the neuroscience, get those synapses gaps popping out faster.
So I'll connect you too, April. I'll connect you all for sure and make sure that you all get a chance to collaborate. Okay, Larry says that I'm looking to develop a scholarship fund for incoming college freshmen that's going to HBCUs.
That's phenomenal, Larry. My daughter attends HBCU in Atlanta at Clark Atlanta University. Let me tell you something. Having the scholarships changed my life. I exist because of scholarships. It's simply getting your population together. People want to donate. I would say start with corporate sponsorships. Corporate sponsorships, they want to be a part of that. They want to be able to help our youth get off the streets. Don't just send them to college, though. Have you a streamline, have you a segment population, not just HBCU, give them a specialized, whether they're going into engineering or law or something unusual. Pick that population, not just the whole brand, because when people go for grants, they have this great big spectrum. How about we tone down and do target marketing, pick you, whether it's going to be females or males that are from, Bill Gates has the $100 million scholarship. If you come from an impoverished area, parents in jail, pick you something in a certain population that you want to target market for HBCU scholarships. That will advance your cause as well as get you more corporate sponsorships.
Wow. Okay, y'all. Look, I have to take a quick commercial break because I got to give her a chance to drink some water and just relax her arm for a minute. Y'all working her over here, okay? But this is some great information that we're learning today from Dr. Stacy Lang, and I will put her contact information up again. People want to know how to stay connected. Go to smartpeoplenetwork.com, or you can call her at 678-597-4273, and you will be able to stay connected with her. Also, we're going to be talking about some other ways to stay connected later in this broadcast, and even some very discounted upcoming opportunities for you all as well. And that's going to be off the chain. Make sure you all also take a moment today to go and like and follow us on The Kim Jacobs Show Facebook page, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Kim Jacobs Show. So we appreciate you all being a part of everything that we're endeavoring to do, but make sure you all subscribe, like, and follow so that we can stay connected with you on all of the different platforms that we're currently streaming on. As we take this commercial break, when we come back, Dr. Lang, I want to be able to talk about, well, first of all, I do want to give more virtual studio audience opportunities, but I want to know about what the Smart People Network opportunity offers for the members that would be considering that with your program. Is that fair?
Fair enough. Absolutely.
We'll be right back, everybody. I hope you all are enjoying. If you're enjoying this, share the broadcast and go ahead and put some heart emojis and hashtag Smart People Network. Hashtag Smart People Network. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
When someone has lost a loved one, they want to know what exactly happened. They want to know, is the other person going to be held responsible? And they want closure. At Hunter & Everett, we help clients that have lost a loved one move on, and to do that with dignity and respect that they deserve.
All right, everyone, and we are back. We are talking with Dr. Stacy Lang, and we're talking about how to get to the money. As you can see, you're putting up immediate on-the-spot scenarios, and she's telling you stuff that if you apply it and implement it right now, it will change your life, your business, and how you can get to the money quicker just by what she's sharing on the spot in this hour. I will tell you, Dr. Stacy, that we have these people that are called our Freestyle Friday experts. And on Fridays, I have about 20 or so. On Fridays, they rotate through and they come in and they share expert tips. I need you to become one of our Freestyle Fridays. You'll be one.
Honored. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I was talking at the same time. Say it again.
I would be honored.
All right. Okay. So y'all, on Freestyle Fridays, we're going to have a new expert that'll be joining in, and you'll be able to hear some of getting to the money tips. That's going to be our new getting to the money expert. How many people excited that she's joining Freestyle Friday? All right. All right. All right. So y'all stay connected with her at smartpeoplenetwork.com. And you can also call 678-597-4273. Talk to us about how to become a member of the Smart People Network. I'm going to go to that and let people see it.
So Smart People Network, let me tell you how it came about. After writing grants and being so successful, we got all of these clients, and they would come to me, and they're like, Dr. Lang, I got a trucking business. So now we have SPN Logistics, Smart People Network. Dr. Lang, I'm looking for relationships. We got SPN Connections, because smart people need love too. So we have streaming is here. So now we have SPN Media. Our media puts you before 80 million people and allow you to promote your product, service, or business across the world, okay? So what happened was I got all these smart people around me, and I said, these people need more. Everybody, we need more than grants. We need more than funding, because now that you got the money, you don't know how to manage it. So we needed financial managers. Now that you are in the midst of building kingdom business, we needed Christian mindset coaching. We needed people to write books. and they needed so many more things. So what the network is a membership of over 8,000 entrepreneurs and small business owners. It's a education platform with a spiritual backing. We have pastors and ministers like the Bishop Michael Bates Sr. We got so many amazing bishops and members that pour out into our network every day, just as quickly as I'm giving it. That's how the membership is. We got private membership communities, and we're building our membership every day. By the end of this year, we'll have over 50,000 members. Our goal is 144 members by the end of 2023.
Wow.
1,000, let me be clear. 100, I always say 144K, 144,000. And that number is very, very significant. I know some of you can reference that in the spiritual realm. So we are very driven to help people win. It's about collaboration. It's about connection. It's about, you cannot do it alone.
Woo! Okay. So you all, I thought I would be like speechless during this conversation, and I am, because it's so much that I want us to soak in and hear and to walk away with. So what I want to do is go back and just take a moment and go to some more of the virtual studio audience comments. Listen, everybody that's watching, if you're going to join the network, put "I am joining." I am joining. Put a yes, I'm joining smartpeoplenetwork.com. You can go to smartpeoplenetwork.com so you can join and get to help that goal of 144,000 members strong by what time frame?
By end of 2023, we'll have 144,000. The end of 2022, we'll be at 50,000. Right now, we're a little bit over 8,000 membership strong. And when you get in, we got a dashboard full of education and knowledge, but it's nothing like personal connection with the membership. It's nothing like being in our live Facebook groups and having people talk to you about what's important to you.
Wow. Okay, so we're going to come back over to these comments and see who. Okay, somebody already said, people like, yes, I'm joining. I am joining. Yeah. Thank you for all of this. I'm joining. Let's see. Lots of comments. Angeline, I see you. You said that you are definitely joining. And I see you, Juicy, saying, hey, thanks for all of this information. My favorite words is collaboration. Yes, I am joining. Whoever the Facebook user is that's stating that, they're joining. Ernestine says, I'm joining. Welcome, Dennis Bragan says, I am joining. Tony says, I am joining. Judy says, I am joining. Lisa says, thank you. Ashley says, thank you so much for this Smart People Network and the funding that you have secured for her business. Mm-hmm. So this is a testimony.
That's one of our members. She is the Christian mindset coach, and she has funding coming in. One of the authors. I mean, just an extraordinary individual in the network.
Yes. Okay. Motivation spending. Ernestine said she's interested in learning more about motivation spending.
Let's talk about motivation spending.
Come on.
Even let's go back to everybody that's joining. When you join the network, you get a free business concierge service. So somebody will meet with you for 20 minutes, go over what your business and goals are, what you want to do in the network. So that will happen for you in the network. And that's a one-on-one. It's no cookie cutter over here. We believe in individual, even when we're at 1 million membership, we just increase the staff. So if you're looking for a job, send your resume over, because we always increase in staff. But when you're thinking about motivational spending, listen, that is mental wellness. That is physical wellness. Are you doing motivational in health? Everybody, need constant and consistent motivation. It's like taking a bath. You got to do it every day. You got to have a system. You got to get up every day and do it again.
Girl, you dropping knowledge.
It is there.
This is so good. So between breathing the air of learning how to get to the money is equivalent to having oxygen. Now you done said we need to be able to take out bath.
Keep your mind clean. Yes.
I love it. I see another person that says, Dr. Lang helped me start my nonprofit, Single Moms Academy. Anita Brown says.
Yes.
Good. I'm joining. Yes. Thank you. This is awesome. Thank you for this information. My husband wrote a book, Life is Rich, How to Create. Okay. And so I see you putting your husband's book up, and people definitely check that out. Okay,
So let
I
me
see
think
you.
about that. Even in a network, when you have books and tools, just think about it. Your book will go before our audience because we support our membership.
That's
So when
good.
they have books and they have items and things, we share it in a network. You have opportunity to promote and advertise. That's what it's about. Helping you get your word out. Let people know what you're doing to help you get to the next level. We
That's
love that.
good. So Andrea, make sure you and your husband join the Smart People Network. I see you saying, that's me, Michelle. Oh, Michelle Alston is the person that was saying that she's joining as well. And I'm joining from Georgia. Robin Hudson said, Candemic. I'm joining.
Yes, pandemic. You can do it.
Yes. Wayfield said, I'm joining. Tony said, let's talk about this. Let's just talk about this some more.
Let's talk about it.
So make sure you get connected and talk about it. I see all of your comments, a shift of the view and having great knowledge, motivational spending. Come on, analogies. Yes, she's the master of analogies, right? All right. I love this channel. If you love this channel, make sure that you take a moment and support the Kim Jacobs Show, because guess what? It's hard to find some great guests like these people that be coming on here, and it requires a whole team of people. We have the Kim Jacobs Show team, and we every single day vet situations out to make sure that we bring you the very best possible scenarios. So take a moment and pour into the broadcast. You can do it through Cash App, Kim Jacobs Inc., do some grants, whatever it is you want to do, but make sure you support the Kim Jacobs. You can even join our monthly membership, which is patreon.com/The Kim Jacobs Show, and we'll do some exclusive content for you. So looking forward to staying connected with you, and thank you for the compliment. Okay, talk to us some more about what people can do when it comes to being able to, you offer some discounts. I want to make sure I get to that. We cannot let this hour go without getting to this. You're saying something about, talk to us about this revenue accelerator.
Revenue accelerator. We normally charge, well, for me to work with me, it's $9.97 for 30 minutes. But today, when we were coming on the Kim Jacobs Show, I woke up this morning and I was like, oh my God, let's give our audience something special. So literally 30 minutes, $197, it's all about you. I get to literally dig deep. And I'm telling you, as you see right here, it's here. That's the gift. I'm in the gift. I'm in the zone. That's what you call it. Let's go. And so what I do is that I identify multiple streams of income for you. I identify where you're missing the mark. You don't want to miss the mark. And then I tell you and show you how to get to the money. It's simple. It don't take me nothing but a few minutes, because once I know where you want to go, I'm going to tell you which vehicle is going to get you there. Wow. And that's what we're doing there. Now, we only have so many slots there, but when you pop in, as soon as you secure your link and it comes through today, you'll be getting a call from my team. They'll put you on their calendar, and we're going in deep. And it's called a deep dive session. The team will be there and make sure that you secure the bag. I call it get to the bag.
Wow. All right, y'all. Listen, these are opportunities that are not just offered anywhere else. So it's exclusively here on the Kim Jacobs Show. And so no matter what platform you're looking at it on, whether you're on Dr. Les Brown's Facebook page or on our LinkedIn page, YouTube channel, any of the Mother Dreamer Movement page, take advantage of this opportunity. And if you're listening to this as one of our podcast listeners as well, take advantage of this 90% off of the Revenue Accelerator opportunity to get a 30-minute coaching session with Dr. Stacy Lang. And she's doing that today for only $197. So the link is there. And if you are listening to it because you don't see the link, reach out to me today and I'll make sure that I give you the way to be able to do that via social media. Okay.
And I want people to know I'm international. It's not just US based. I mean, Canada, Africa, Europe, wherever you are, it doesn't change. Whatever you're doing, give us an opportunity to help you do it better.
And so people can join the network no matter where they are globally. No matter
where they are.
That's good, y'all. So all of you in Liberia, Nigeria, you name it, you can become a part of the Smart People Network, taking all excuses away for you to be able to grow your nonprofit and your for-profit business with no credit check or personal credit involved, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. And we have an incredible affiliate sharing marketing program too. So we like to give people another stream of wealth. That's important to us.
I am so impressed. I see somebody said, Dr. Wow. Yes, Dr. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Connect with Dr. Stacy Lang. Yes, yes. Okay. Is your site accessible for the blind? Phil Walters, you're going to get to meet him because he's one of our Freestyle Friday experts too. And he's a blind man that teaches people how to play music. Can you imagine getting him some funding?
Wow.
I want you to help him.
You know, I can imagine that. That's oh my God, let's do it. He's the new Stevie Wonder. What you doing?
Oh yeah, he sings some of Stevie Wonder's songs. He comes on the Kim Jacobs Show as our Freestyle Friday expert, and he teaches people how to play music. Him and his wife are both blind, and they are full of vision. So he's our vision expert, one of our vision experts.
Oh my goodness. So let me tell you something. Our site does have a lot of audio learning and training for the blind. If you want to tune in, tap in. So we do have audio available like you're hearing today. That's audio training and access. And we definitely can create programs for the new generation. That's a new generation that's waiting for you. Phil, they need you. We need you out here.
Yes, him and we have another expert that is our vision expert, and she is Camille Richardson, and she and a group of authors that are all blind have written a book, their first anthology. So I have some phenomenal people to connect you with. All right, Phil. Huh?
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Mr. Phil, for being on today. People said discounts. Can you talk about some discounts? You know, people want to know.
Oh, absolutely. So we really work within people's world to really help you win. So just for today, that 197 is an investment into your business, into your opportunity. If you really want to, you hear people say, come join this group. It's not a group. It's a one-on-one session with me personally. And I'll be able to, as you heard today, really dig deep and do a deep dive into what you want to do and get you positioned. Let me show you how to recoup that 197 because you always want to make it an investment and you want an ROI. So let me show you how to 12x that ROI when you invest with us. That's the first thing we do, how you get your money.
That's right. How do you get your money? She's going to talk to you. It's not going to just be a generic 30-minute session. It's going to be a deep dive. And so make sure you take advantage of that. And April, I saw your comment. It's www.smartpeoplenetwork.com is her website. And the phone number is 678-597-4273. So make sure you all stay connected with her. Dr. Les Brown endorses her as well. And he's the one that referred her to the Kim Jacobs Show here today. So thank you, Dr. Les Brown, for believing in the Kim Jacobs Show enough to even refer wonderful people like this. I love it, Angie says. And that 197 is, let's go. She has me on fire over here. They're like,
yes. That's how we win. Come on, let's win.
Yes, Ashley said, look, that 197 is a steal. 30 minutes with Dr. Lane gives you the revenue strategy to level your business up at a whole different level, basically. Yes, Phil Walters said, you are so welcome, Kim Jacobs. You know you got one of the hottest shows on the network. All right. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, everybody. I see all of your comments coming in. Talk to us about something that is also going to be a game changer for people in August of this year. I want people to know about this huge event that's getting ready to take place. So tell everybody.
My goodness. WellCon 2022. Oh my God, where wisdom, wealth, and wellness collides. We got a spiritual movement coming, not a religious, churchy thing, but I mean, get down in your soul and uplift, motivate, and inspire your spirit, your soul. And then we have the Les Brown coming into us. He's going to be in the building, able to show us. He's coming in via Zoom. I got to let you know that. But it's on our big screen, but he will be talking to an exclusive training group so that you can learn how to bring your purpose, your passion, and verbalize it. You want to really be able to articulate who you are, what your goals are, what you want to do. And then as you see all the other people here on the screen, we have Forex Trading. All you see before you are members of the Smart People Network. The Bishop Michael Bates Sr., who I mentioned earlier, who is over our SPN media. Ladies and gentlemen, because of the pandemic, we have to limit this to just, a couple hundred people will be there. But it'll also be available post, because we won't do it live. We won't have a live presentation, but for the ones who are there, it's really for those who are quick thinking, fast moving, want to be in a room with greatness, really want to transform their entire layout and landscape of life. This is where transformation happens. I mean, you talk about the era of entrepreneurship. I tell people, when you really want a real game plan and you want to get in the room with multi-millionaires. When I first started off, I used to wonder, how do I get next to a Les Brown? We grew up in the same church growing up. As a little girl, I used to hear Les Brown speaking. When I hear all of these great people, and you get in a room and you sit next to a person who earning $1 billion.
Right.
When you next to billionaires like Mr. Clint Eastman, that's on there, DC Clinton, $1 billion. You got billionaires around you. You get the opportunity to sit at the table with multi-million-dollar creator, Dr. Stacey Lang, our health. I mean, there's so many people there. I'm so excited, but it's really going to be transformational. It's going to impact lives, and it's going to give people an opportunity to bring their product, their services. We got vendors there and all of that, just a few select, because we're very conscious of the pandemic. Sure. We want the right people in the room. Yes. It is literally the most coveted business opportunity on the planet right now.
Yes, it is.
Selected the best of the best to be at WellCon 2022.
Wow. Y'all need to be in the house at WellCon 2022, and you can get your tickets at spnwellcon.com, spnwellcon.com. I want to hear from you all that's in the virtual studio audience, what it would do to change your life to be at WellCon 2022. Do you want to be there? If you want to be there, I'm going to give you actually a few seconds. Just tell us why you should be in the house, okay? While we wait.
Yeah. Can I add one more thing?
Yes.
We're giving, we have the God Tank. So the God Tank is where 12 entrepreneurs, it's like Shark Tank, will be able to pitch their idea and what their business is. And that's anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 given on the spot to that top. It's 3 places, but the top winner will get cash prizes. You got coaching. It's a whole, you got grant writing, you got health and wellness. So you get a lot. The package is over $100,000 for the top winner for the God Tank. So
wow, can y'all imagine pitching your idea to Dr. Les Brown and to all of these phenomenal forward-thinking leaders that have already paved the way? You don't want to miss this. Yes. I see all of your comments. This is amazing, awesome. Family under fitness. I'm joining all kinds of comments. I don't want to miss anybody. I know I probably missed quite a few because there's so many. And Mackenzie, my person that helps me backstage, wasn't able to be here on today, unfortunately. So I'm kind of managing it over here myself. So just be a little gentle with me today if it's not as easy. Okay. All right. Nice. Yes, I need this inspiration and knowledge is what Ernestine says. Nothing like it. I love everything that's happening. Tracy Randolph says, love that WellCon for mind, body, and spirit. Tracy Randolph is our reset coach expert here as well. And she has reset her complete life after with finding out about cancer herself and just totally transformed her life. So I'm excited about you being on today, Tracy Randolph. All right. You're doing a phenomenal job. Thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate you. All right. So listen, I want to take a commercial break. We need to take a commercial break. So let's take a commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk more with Dr. Stacey Lang. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Samantha Benson, and I'm with Get.
All right, everyone, and we are back. We are talking with Dr. Stacy Lang, and she is just helping us be better, smarter people when it comes to Smart People Network on how to get funding for nonprofits, funding for profit businesses. She's giving everyone today that's looking and listening an opportunity to connect with her for 90% off, which is unheard of. For only $197, you'll get a 30-minute consultation with Dr. Stacy Lang, and she's going to help you. If she helped you already on this free 1 hour, you can imagine what can happen in 30 minutes exclusively with her. So take advantage of that. And then also make sure you go and register for the conference that's coming up in Indianapolis on August 27th to the 29th. And that's spnwellcon.com, spnwellcon.com. All right. Dr. Stacy, I hear that you did something very, very special as your mom was transitioning from this side of Earth. And I want you to tell everybody what that was.
Wow. So I took care of my mom, stayed with me for 9 months during her transition. And we started writing a book because she used to tell me, baby girl, you don't have to work hard for this. You know, it's consciousness. It's keys to success. And so we wrote the book. She worked smart for her money. And I say, how do you live forever? You put it in writing. So if you want to put it in writing, I post transition, I still completed the book. As you see, her name is first, Shirley Hardiman, Dr. Stacy Lang. And you'll see affirmations, incantations, confirmation of your goals and dreams. Your life is literally about leaving a footprint. The passion that you have, the dreams, the goals. It's not just about coming into and get into the bag. You got to get it, but you want to leave an imprint that'll last forever. And how do you do that? You got to fund it. You got to know the steps, and you got to get some funding. Let's not forget that. You got to get some funding because we fund this book. But you can go right on Amazon and order it. I mean, it is really true transformational. Everybody that has read it we get so much feedback because it is literally incantations in there that you probably never heard of before. You never knew existed. And it happened during my mother's transition. And we did that.
Y'all did that together.
Yeah.
I'm just so impressed with it. When I saw that, I was like, I have to put that up before we end today, just to honor your mom and her legacy and how her labor was not in vain as she poured into you to become who you are today. So I really wow. Yeah. I just wanted to say I'm grateful that you took heed to what your mom was saying and that you did follow through with what she asked you to do. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, let's see more comments that came in. I know we're going to be ending soon. I should be there because, people are like, people telling why they should be there. Okay, let's go and see why you should be at WellCon. Let's see who made a comment. I see all of your comments. This has been inspirational and knowledgeable. My heart is about to burst. Angeline, like, I gotta connect with you. Okay. You're doing a phenomenal job. Thank you so much. Okay, sounds awesome. I have a farm. Judy says I have a farm.
Oh, that's so good. Farm right now, the agricultural grants, the funding, depending on what you're doing on a farm. If you haven't already utilized it in the community, I don't know what all you're doing on it, but it's definitely funding for it. Multiple levels of funding for a farm. We need to do a session, the one-on-one session. We need to do that at Wealth Accelerator. I'm telling you all, it's no holds barred. When I get the opportunity to go deep dive into your stuff, it's going to change your life. And that's what it's about. Let's give you an opportunity to see something different. That's why we took it. I don't want people to say, I got to pay I call it a G. You don't have to pay $1,000. We're going to put you in a position so you can win. And then you come back and you are able to do it. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't live without it. You're going to have it. So let's get it for you. Let's get you there.
That's good. Okay. So I said, make sure you tell us why you should be at WellCon for 2022. I see. Let's see. Tracy Randolph said, love that WellCon for mind, body, and for spirit reasons. And so thank you for responding, Tracy. And as a result of that, guess what? Tell her what she's going to get.
She's going to win 2 tickets, actually, to WellCon 2022 in Indianapolis, Indiana. That is an $1,100 value. You'll be able to make sure you send to Miss Kim Jacobs, the phenomenal host today. As always, send her your email and your name of you and your guest, and we're going to be excited to walk you through the process. And as a bonus, as being the first one up, if you have a product or service, we're going to allow you to share it and be one of our phenomenal vendors at WellCon as well. That's an impromptu give it. I like to give more, have more. So absolutely, we hope to see you in Indianapolis, August 27th through the 29th. I'm telling you, transformation. They don't even have a word for what's going to happen at WellCon.
Now, Tanya Edwards Moore says, I should be there because I have helped so many people for free. It is time for me to get paid.
Yes, I love it. You know what? Acknowledging your work is so important because you know what? You gifted. And when you're gifting out your gifts, like right now, I'm like, okay, 197. When I got up this morning, I was like, God, you want me to do what? 30 whole minutes for what? And he said, oh, yeah, that's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to do. Ask Miss Jacobs. I called her this morning. I said, we got to give it up. So I understand for free. And I would love, if Kim approves it, she can get those last 2 tickets if you approve it, because we got 2 more tickets.
I actually, I thought we were giving 1 ticket per person. So I was going to give 4. But if it's 2 per 2, then Tanya gets the second set of tickets. Yes.
And then I'm going to add 2 more.
Okay, because I was like, dog, I see.
Somebody on my team is on this call, so make sure you all note what I'm doing over here.
Because the only other people that had the other 2 people that had immediately responded they all responded within a minute of each other was Tanya, Lisa, and Ashley Record. So those 3, I don't know what can happen with them, but Tanya says I should be there because I have helped so many people. Okay. And then Lisa says, not only will it change me and my children's lives, but many valuable seniors around the world. And Ashley says, yes, it's time for you to receive the worth and transformation you provide. Oh, okay. So she wasn't talking about that necessarily, but okay. Let's see. Okay. So anyway, it's so many people that have responded. And yes. So
make sure they send you their name and email address so we can get those tickets out to them.
Okay. All right. So let me make sure who won here. Who was the winner? Who were the winners? So Tracy Randolph, make sure you send me your, what do they need to send?
Name and email address and phone number. Name, email, phone number.
Name, email, and phone number, please. And then Tanya Edwards Moore, send your name, email, and phone number. Make sure you send it to me via inbox or something, or I won't have a way of giving her the information. Okay. And Lisa, like I don't even know your real name, Lisa. So you'd have to send that. Lisa. Okay. And so is Ashley, I think she's just kind of recording your comments.
Yeah.
Okay. So if what, I'm able to get one more or no? That's it.
You got one more.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
It's your call.
Okay.
Yeah, you just get blessed over here on the Kim Jacobs show. This is a show.
And the only reason I was going to say 2 more was because it's 2 men that I wanted to give it to, because I have so many female viewers, but like Mr. Phil Walters and Dennis Spraggins, they support the show so heavily.
So we just went to 2 more then.
Did both of them?
Noted. We went to 2 more. Yes. Ask and it shall be given.
Yes. Okay. So Dennis Spraggins and Phil Walters, you all also. Woo! Okay. So Tracy Randolph, Tanya, Lisa, Phil Walters, and Dennis Spraggins. Make sure y'all get me your name and email, and I'll shoot it over to
and phone number.
Oh, name, email, and phone number. Okay.
Yes.
Dennis Spraggins. All right. Oh, this is awesome. I've enjoyed myself. I do inspire others for free by doing live videos. Would be nice to win something too. Success Your Way movement. And definitely keep in mind that everyone today won something because you had an opportunity to get a $197 coaching session with our very own new Kim Jacobs Show expert of getting to the money. And you can stay connected with her by going to smartpeoplenetwork.com or calling 678-597-4273, getting 90% off of that Revenue Accelerator 30-minute session. You do that by going to the link that's in the comment section, or you can reach out to me and I'll get you the link privately as well. And make sure you're in place for WellCon 2022. Regardless of what the cost is, go, if you can, to spnwellcon.com. All right. Anything else that you think you want to say before we go?
I just want to see people win. And this is the season to win. And you may be afraid and you thinking, I don't know. And I've been by myself. And you woke up this morning and you asked for an answer. You just got your answer. You have an opportunity to win. And we want to help you do that with collaboration, with your mindset. We want to get you to the next level. I was born for this. Allow me to share my gift with you. Thank you so much, Kim Jacobs, for allowing me to be a part of this today. I know we touched some hearts, we touched some minds. You share my mother. Surprise! I mean, that's my heart, you guys. And I'm so happy to be here to share it with you all today. So I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at the top and not from the top.
All right, at the top and not from the top. And as we get ready to close out, you're going to hear a conversation from Les Brown directly, just a way for you to stay connected with him and take a course that he's offering right now. So I'm going to pull that in and give you a chance to learn more. And then I'll see you on Monday. We have a graduation for some students that's graduating from our How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch program. Les Brown endorses our program, and I work with you one-on-one for 6 straight weeks to teach you how to start your own show from scratch. So if you visit kimjacobsconsulting.com, you're going to be able to learn about finance options and other availability for you to work with me one-on-one through starting your own show from scratch. So don't miss that opportunity. And you have been amazing, Dr. Stacey Lang. Just absolutely a joy. Wow.
Thank you so much.
And I can't wait for you to come back on Freestyle Fridays because it's going to be off the chain. All right, everybody. Stay and listen to Les Brown from lesbrown.com, who is also one of our episode sponsors today. And then we'll be closing out.
We make decisions, and our decisions make us. You have something special. You've got greatness in you. When I look at this picture with my brother and I, born in an abandoned building on a floor in a poor section of Miami, Florida called Liberty City. And I was labeled educable mental retarded. They called me DT, the dumb twin. No one could have told me by investing in myself and learning how to communicate, how to present myself, how to speak to one-on-one or small groups or large audiences, that it would dramatically change my life. I'm 77 now, and I'm looking for people who are serious about becoming successful, about becoming a category king, on how to tell their story about themselves or about their business, or how to monetize their dreams and make a difference on the planet. If that's you, I want you to reach out to me. I'm going to teach you how to tell your story, how to use quotes, how to use humor, how to make people laugh and feel good and cry in their tears. Oh, let me tell you something up in here. People say we have the best training program on the planet and train more successful people than anybody on the planet. And you can be the next one. This is your time. This is your moment to turn adversity to your advantage. But you gotta be hungry. You have something special. You got greatness in you. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Bye for now.
Woo! Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of The Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on The Kim Jacobs Show.